My name is Yuji Morimoto. I'm a humble, non-existent office worker. At work, female employees don't pay much attention to me, and the male employees think I'm just a shady guy. But I'm not looking to meet anyone at work, and as long as I'm getting paid well, I'm fine with it. When I go home tired after work, I don't really feel rested. I'm not really at rest when I come home after work, because my sister has moved in to live with me to save money on rent because of the proximity to the university. I'm home. When I entered the room, I found Irina relaxing on the sofa eating ice cream with a bath towel wrapped around her body. I always tell you not to hang around dressed like that, she said.
Huh? I don't like it when you talk to me like that.
I don't want you to catch a cold.
What? Are you worried about me?
No, I don't want you to catch a cold. If you catch a cold, I'll be in trouble.
You are really annoying. I'm not worried about me. Why don't you do something about that lame outfit you're wearing? It's so dark and gloomy, and I don't like that you're my older brother.
It's not like I'm bothering you. If you don't like it, why don't you move out and live alone?
That's terrible. I'm just saying you are tacky. If you were a cool older brother, I wouldn't complain.
I'm sorry I'm a lousy brother. Irina, as you can see, forgets about the favor she owes me for letting me live with her and is always giving me harsh words. I'm not doing it for you, but I was practicing cooking and I made too much, so you can eat the side dishes in the Tupperware. I hope you don't need it. Well, since I'm here, I might as well eat it. At best, you're just giving me a practice run, so don't complain if it tastes bad. I am sure she is a good and kind girl at heart, because she prepares dinner for my brother almost every day, even though he is supposed to be annoying and I hate him. Then one day, a familiar face transferred to the department I was in. It was my childhood friend, Yuka Yoshikawa. We are somehow related, and I was surprised when I found out that we even work at the same company. Up until now, we had been in different offices, but I never thought that we would finally be in the same department. It's a terrible thing to be in a rotten relationship.
My name is Yuka Yoshikawa, and I've been assigned to you from today. I look forward to working with you.
Let's have a welcome party for Ms. Yoshikawa right away tonight. And we can leave the work that didn't get done on time to Morimoto as usual. Hey, is that okay? Morimoto?
Yeah, well, it's fine.
No, it's bad for you. Morimoto-san, and I would really appreciate it when you guys are not busy.
Kind of you, Mr. Yoshikawa. Since Yunka-kun doesn't have a girlfriend and he lives for his work anyway, why don't you just leave it to him?
Later, during break time, Yuika started sneaking around and talking to me. She said,
Hey Yuji, are your coworkers always like that with you? Isn't that a little harsh?
Well, yes. I'm not wrong in what I'm saying.
Well, as a colleague who will be working with me from now on, I don't want to see Yuji being made fun of. I want to somehow make you look back.
Haha, it's not about me, so don't worry about it.
So, Yuji, let's start the remodeling project.
What?
The first thing to do is to start with the outside. You can get it open this weekend.
Yuika pushed me into starting my remodeling project. On the appointed weekend, Yuika first took me to a hair salon. It was time for a haircut, as my bangs were falling over my eyes and my hair was generally looking a bit limp. But I had never been to a hair salon that looked like it had such a sparklingly stylish and charismatic hairdresser.
Anyway, please make me look cool.
The charismatic hairdresser responded to Yuika's reckless request with a flirtatious smile. The hairdresser said,
How do you like it? I think you turned out to be quite handsome because of your good quality.
I don't know if he is handsome or not, but certainly, the impression was quite different just by his hair. Next, he took me shopping. First, I'll do something about the suit I'm going to wear at work. They don't fit me right, so they're a little uncomfortable. You don't have to go as far as custom-made suits, but you need to get measured, try them on, and choose the ones that fit you best. And then there are the shirts. At your age, having nothing but plain white shirts is a no-no from a fashion standpoint.
Job Hunter, I'll get you a patterned shirt. And a tie to go with it.
So Yuka got a set of suits, and after that, even her personal clothes were being arranged by Yuka. To be honest, this is probably the first time I've spent so much money on clothes. After that, we went to a cafe for a break where we were drilled on how to behave as a businessman. From basic things like smiling and looking up when you greet someone in the morning, to how to look like a smart person as if it was written in a business book, to bringing a small souvenir to the office on your way home from a business trip or outing, and so on. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm sure it's something I can do. The first step is to practice with people close to you. The first hurdle is you, Arena-chan. Go make a good impression. Yuiki gave me a reckless homework assignment and we parted for the day. I went home with a pudding that Arena liked as a souvenir.
Who are you?
Who is? I'm the only one who comes in here with the door unlocked. The first time I saw her, she didn't recognize me as her brother, and she looked extremely surprised.
Big brother? Oh my god, you're a different person. You're so cool. Pudding, souvenirs. I'm always thanking you for cooking dinner for me. Thanks for everything.
What? Oh, nothing, it's not for my brother, it's for me. I also learned how to make good coffee. I'll make you a pot and we can eat it together.
What's wrong with you all of a sudden, big brother?
Well, recently Yuka transferred to our department and she told me to do something about her appearance and forced me to do it. You said I was lame too. I knew it would be cool. I also know that you're kind and...
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you before. I'm going to be a little more careful with my words. Thanks for the pudding.
I was twisting my head wondering if this was the right conversation, but since Arena didn't curse at me like she usually does, I guess I managed to clear it up. When I went to work the next day, I was met with a "who" reaction from my coworkers.
No way. Morimoto-kun, you were so cool. I didn't mean what I said about you being shady until now, did I?
That was a great success. Even the women in other departments were asking, who's that handsome guy?
The other women in the department were asking me,
Who is that handsome guy? You should be thankful.
I'm really surprised that the female employees have become a little nicer to me. Looks are important, aren't they? Looks alone are not enough, okay? I will continue to give you advice on how to be a successful man. True to his word, Yuka gave me advice on how to behave in the workplace at every opportunity. As I am not a good communicator by nature, it was difficult for me, but thanks to her advice, my work went more smoothly and I felt that I had become more likable. My coworkers don't take me for a fool anymore. I was even invited to dinner by Ms. Kato, a very beautiful receptionist who is said to be a flower of high esteem, which is unbelievable from my former perspective. This was a very uncomfortable experience for me, as the male coworkers looked at me with jealous and frustrated eyes. One weekend, Yuka came to visit us. She helped me coordinate our outfits and we had weekly meetings to reflect on what we had done. I am truly grateful to her.
Thanks to me, Yuji seems to be very popular, doesn't he? He's the talk of the town among the female employees. There seem to be a lot of girls after Yuji. No way, really? I can't believe it. I heard that Kato-san also invited you to dinner, but are you going to go with her? Invitation? I'm not going to go, it would be too much of a corner, and it's just another way of socializing in the workplace.
I don't think Mr. Kato intends to do that.
What do you mean? I mean in a romantic sense. Yuji, you are really popular these days. What? That Mr. Kato? I think Yuji has become a cool guy, a successful guy, and he's actually getting good results at work. I'm really happy that Yuji has become a cool guy, and that he's actually getting results at work and being recognized for it. But I also have some regrets. Regrets? Because everyone found out how attractive Yuji is. I can't believe I'm going to have so many rivals. You know, I didn't do the Yuji remodeling project like this because I'm just a kind childhood friend, you know? I've always loved Yuji. So I didn't like the way he was being treated unfairly at the company, and I wanted him to change.
I'm really grateful to Yuika. Thanks to her, I've been able to work more comfortably and get more recognition. I like you too. I think that's why we worked so hard together. Then Arena, were you there?
I was there. I heard everything. And then I couldn't hold back and came out. I won't give you my brother.
I'll do my best to be accepted by Erina-chan.
That's not true. Me and my brother aren't blood related, so I have the right to be your wife.
Ha! Question mark. Such a serious family secret like information in this stream. Couldn't you have a better excuse instead of such a lie? It's true. What? Seriously?
I looked at the family register to get a passport. You're the one who didn't know.
I've never traveled abroad.
So, Yuika-san. I'm not going to admit it. I've been with you longer than you've been with me, and I've always loved my brother.
To Yuji until now, Erina-chan. Just because you've become cooler, you can't reach Yuji by saying you like him now.
Big brother, I haven't given you the okay for your confession-like behavior yet. It's safe.
It's already confirmed that he's okay with that trend.
Even if it is? I'll give it up for now, but we're living together. We can turn things around as much as we want. I'm looking forward to the day we break up, right?
The day we break up will never come, though, will it? Well, both of you, calm down. I've changed myself and people like me, but as a result, it's kind of a terrible turn of events, along with a shocking fact. My name is Yoda Saito. I'm an ordinary high school student you can find anywhere. However, there is a girl named Koka Hagoromo who approaches me every day. Despite being in a different class, Hagoromo always talks to me and flies to my class during breaks. It's hard not to like a girl who is so proactive towards me.
Hagoromo. You look cute today too.
Those words have become my catchphrase before I realized it, and I ended up falling in love with Hagoromo. I've never confessed to her and I'm too cowardly to do so, but just thinking about her becoming my girlfriend makes me smile naturally. Maybe I should confess. I turned off the alarm clock placed on the bedside table and started to get ready to go to school. I put on the uniform that I'm used to wearing now and headed to school on foot.
Sigh, I'm so sleepy.
Although the school is relatively close, no matter how much I sleep, I still feel sleepy. After walking for about 15 minutes, I arrived at school. It was about 10 minutes before the morning homeroom started, and I was wondering what to do when I tried to lean my head on the desk to sleep.
Saito-kun, good morning.
The moment I tried to lean my head on the desk, Hagoromo came into the classroom with a loud voice.
Hagoromo, good morning. Huh?
I tried to greet her face to face, but I felt something was off. There were some characters displayed above Hagoromo's head.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Is that so? Hey, do you have free time after school today? Let's go somewhere and play.
Hagoromo was talking to me innocently as usual, but I wasn't in the mood.
Sorry, I have something to do today.
What a shame. Let's play together next time.
Okay.
There were characters displayed above Hagoromo's head.
Affinity. LV.0.
I didn't understand what that meant. Affinity? What's that? I looked around, but no one else had characters displayed above their head, only Hagoromo did.
What does this mean?
I ended up thinking about it, but couldn't understand the meaning no matter how much I thought about it. Eventually, lunch break came.
Saito-kun, let's have lunch together.
Hagoromo came to my class and forcibly put her desk next to mine, facing me. There were still characters displayed above her head saying, Affinity, LV.0. I touched them with my index finger as if to tap them. Likeability. LV.0. The other person considers you a stranger or not a romantic interest. As if to explain the meaning of those words, additional text was added. Without really understanding the meaning, the person continued to read the explanation.
The other person considers you a stranger or not a romantic interest. Huh?
Does this mean that she thinks of me as a stranger who she doesn't care about? But Utsuwagi comes to the classroom almost every day and talks to me, right? Besides, I can't believe in someone who talks in such incomprehensible terms. But what if it's true?
No, that can't be.
Even if they thought that way, they couldn't help but consider it. Maybe she only thinks of me as a stranger and is just teasing me because my reactions are amusing.
Do you have someone you like?
Yes.
Can I ask who it is?
What should I do? Okay, let's make a deal.
A deal?
Yeah, if Saito-kun tells me who you like, I'll tell you who I like.
I haven't said I like anyone yet.
Don't you have someone you like?
I have someone I like, though.
When I responded, Hagoromo grinned.
So tell me?
Who's asking?
Well, I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not.
Aww. Come on. I'm sure it'll be fun.
If Hagoromo's crush wasn't me, it would be really tough. And if I were to tell her, only to be rejected, I don't think I could go on living.
My type is someone who's smart, good at sports, and really good looking.
Hagoromo started talking about her crush's characteristics, and none of them really applied to me. It was really tough just listening to her.
Just kidding. I don't really have any specific characteristics I look for. I guess you could say I'm just looking for someone who's normal.
Huh?
Oh, and someone who's a bit thick-head.
Who could you be talking about?
Hagoromo giggled, but above her head was written, affection level, LV, 0. At that moment, I realized that I had been teased by her all along.
Well, see you.
After finishing her lunch, Hagoromo cleaned up her bento box and went back to her class. As I watched her leave, I made up my mind. I was going to make Hagoromo fall in love with me, no matter what. Until now, I had always been teased by her. After coming to that conclusion, I vowed to be more proactive with her starting tomorrow. Until now, Hagoromo had always been the one to talk to me, but starting tomorrow, it would be my turn. No matter what, I was going to make her fall for me. The next day, I went to school early and went straight to Hagoromo's class instead of my own.
Good morning, Hagoromo.
Good morning, Saito-kun. It's rare to see you in my class.
Oh, I just had some business to take care of.
Business?
Are you free this weekend?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Let's go on a date.
Huh?
Yes, this was the plan I came up with yesterday. I was going to make Hagoromo fall in love with me by taking her on a date this weekend.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that sounds great. Where are we going?
Alright, she's taking the bait.
How about the aquarium?
The aquarium. I'd love to go.
That's settled, then. We arrived at the aquarium on the day of the plan.
This is the first time I've seen you in casual clothes, Hagoromo. They look really good on you.
Really? Thanks.
Hagoromo was wearing a simple top and black jogger pants with a long trench coat on top. It was a very adult-looking outfit that suited her very well and made her look very cute.
You look cute.
When I tried conveying words I don't usually say directly, Hagoromo's face turned bright red like an apple. And the text above her head that said, favorability, LV, 0 inches changed and became, favorability, LV, 1.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
This is going well. I'm definitely going to make her fall for me. After that, we entered the aquarium and enjoyed our aquarium date. During that time, I casually touched her body and didn't miss any skinship like holding hands.
Oh, Saito-kun. You're quite assertive today.
Of course, I came here for a date.
Well, yeah, but...
As a result of continuing the body touch and skinship during our aquarium date, the favorability level had risen too much and reached LV max before we knew it. I don't know what stimulated her so much, but the effect was excellent.
Did you dislike it?
I didn't dislike it.
I see.
Actually, I've been interested in you for a long time, so, if it's okay with you, would you go out with me?
Is it okay if it's me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Nice to meet you from now on, Hagoromo.
Why?
Oh, but can I ask you one question?
Yeah, sure.
You didn't have any thoughts about me until yesterday, did you? I knew it. So why were you actively talking to me?
Hagoromo was surprised that I had figured out the truth, but she began to tell me the truth. Apparently, Hagoromo's favorability level was also visualized above her head, and it was only visible to me. She found it amusing to see my favorability towards her rising steadily. However, today, I became more assertive, and Hagoromo began to like me gradually.
You could see it too, Hagoromo. Actually, I could see it too.
Saito-kun too.
Yeah, I suddenly started seeing it too.
Right. I could see it too. I think it became visible when I became close to Sao-Takuen.
Is that so?
I didn't think the same phenomenon was happening to Hagoromo as well. Thanks to this phenomenon that I didn't understand well, I fell in love with Hagoromo, and she fell in love with me. It was like entering a fantasy world.
Well, from now on, nice to meet you, Kokura.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
From then on, we enjoyed our aquarium date as lovers.